looks like a very good work in progress, a great project truck. I'll give it a... So this is George. He submitted some crazy shit. Not only did he submit this crazy S2K with Recaro seats, a manual transmission, a roll cage, beautiful photography might I add, but he also submitted this Honda Civic Type R. I don't know where this guy got his money from, but S tier for both of these cars by a long shot. George, nice job. Next on the list, we have G59 VW. This thing is super low and just looks awesome. I mean, it has pretty cool fitment. I definitely like the luggage carrier. I think those are slept on for sure. But wait, what the fuck is that sound? Oh my God, I can't even believe my eyes. Is that an R33 Skyline? S tier, of course. This guy submitted a very beautiful G-Wagon. My only experience with G-Wagons is playing with them in Fortnite, but they're really cool cars. I'm not really sure how you managed to take this picture without being in reflection, and also I don't really know if you can drive yet. A tier for the G-Wagon. Is it lowered? I can't really tell. As long as it's got a clean title, it looks like it's pretty good. Can't really tell what condition the interior's in, but it looks like a good car to me. I'll give this an S tier. Go Mad Dog submitted his
2017 Hyundai Santa Fe.
and this thing rips. I'm gonna have to give you a D tier. Is this dude's name actually O Barbecue? Well, anyway, he has a really cool Porsche. I like the red accents and red brakes. I don't usually like black wheels on cars, but I think it worked really well right here. Let's take a look at the interior. Dang! So we got a manual transmission. The interior is really clean, looks freshly detailed. Maybe that's just how clean you are, but I like everything about it. This is by far an S tier car. Nice. So Dexter fucking Morgan submitted a fire truck, which is pretty awesome. Dexter, this is a great daily driver. I appreciate the submission. This is gonna give you... I'm gonna give this one a... I'll give it an A tier.
ODST Vulcan's 2016 Ford Mustang EcoBoost
Premium with LEDs. So not only does he have a super clean Autobot symbol, but he's also got underglow. Thank you for showing the different colors. You actually did do RGB, so nice job there. I think I prefer the blue from like the rear angle. I think that looks better. Not necessarily a huge fan of the EcoBoosts, but you know what? Whatever floats your boat. The next submission is from Something 911, and this thing is absolutely awesome. It's so unique and really cool to see a Civic that's actually up off the ground and can do shit. I mean, look at those tires. Those things could go anywhere. He has plans to build a custom turbo kit for it, which I think is absolutely awesome. I'd love to see that. You're already at S tier. Let me know when you get that done and you'll be at whatever's above that. Nice job, dude. Wirt is my day one. I love your BMW. I love F10s. I think the 5 Series is awesome. This thing looks great, but I have an issue with your BMW and many others in this submission list. You guys have to take those fucking grills off. I really like the BMW though. Keep it up. It looks clean. Nice job.
I don't have a car.
Now we got Sif with the C5 Corvette. This thing looks super nice. I really like the red, and I think it's cool that it can wink too. I think C5 Corvettes are some of the better looking Corvettes. Sif, I'm gonna give you an S tier. Crusader Eduardo. Here's some photos and sounds. I don't have a lot of photos. It looks like plenty to me. Got a Dodge Charger. I like the engine bay. I like that strut bar you got. I think the purple looks great. I have no idea where you live, but it looks straight out of War Dogs. You sent a video. Let's hear how it sounds. Dude, you have to have hearing damage because that was way too loud. I think it sounds pretty good, but really way too fucking loud. Black Bear has this crazy Toyota Hilux. I mean, it's not that crazy. It looks a little bit stock, but I really like the wheels you got on there and the tires. 566,000 kilometers on the odometer is insane. Easier for sure. Whipple submitted this Mini Cooper. I really like it. Let's give it a listen.
Get inspired at the Floor and Decor Design Studio. Visualize your project with high.
I think it sounds great. Mini Coopers definitely do handle like go-karts. You're right. A tier.
This is a certified hood glass.
1993 Toyota pickup has 3 slow and 5 speed. Last picture. That's what my shift knob looks like. I I really like the bumper. I like the lights on top of the roof and the lights on the bumper. Looks like a really nice rig. I'm sure you could get over anything in this thing. I really like the first gen Tacomas as well, so great job. Now that is what I'm talking about. Not only does it look great, but it hits 45 miles an hour. It's a 6-speed manual. I don't even know how you do that on a lawnmower, but that's great. Please send me a video of you driving this. A-tier. Oxford Green 330 Ci E46 automatic transmission. I'm going to dock you a point for the automatic transmission. Older BMW auto transmissions are not that good, but the E46 looks great. Green looks great. I think this is one of the few colors that works really well with beige interior, so that's a very nicely spec'd E46 you got. 1992 Honda Accord. That looks like a very chill car you got. The Steelies are a Honda classic. The gap between the body panels is another Honda classic. I think the rear end looks very nice. The interior looks pretty good. I'll give you a very solid B tier. I forgot who submitted this one, but it was taken with Google Maps, which is very impressive. Doesn't look like it's moved in forever. So I'll give you an F tier. Oh wait, I just realized the dude who submitted the Honda Accord actually submitted this one. So I'll give you an S tier. My 23 WRX that I bought myself at 18. Wow, dude, I need to know what you're doing for a job, because it does not look cheap. I think it looks cool. I'm not a huge fan of these, like, newer WRXs personally. It might be with the rear bumper, I don't know. But it looks like you've done a great job with it. They're great cars. I'll give you an A tier. My clapped Corolla. Dude, that doesn't look that clapped. That looks pretty clean. I like the wheels. I don't know how you got it into that fucking game, but it looks like a very cool Corolla. Here's my M5, boy. So with this 5 Series, cool wheels. Those wheels can work. I don't hate the E60. I do not like those grills, as I said earlier. It has a lot of potential. Keep it up. Runaway rail fan. I don't think this is an NPC car either. And I agree. It does seem like a starter vehicle in like Forza or something. Definitely a cooler car. I don't think this is absolutely regular traffic. You should definitely do some mods. Maybe lower it a little bit. I'll give you an A tier just for being base. We absolutely fuck with the bike. This is Frantic's Monte Carlo. 350 brake horsepower or more. You have to just hear this thing. It sounds great. Frantic, I'm gonna give you an S tier. This is great. So here we have a $400 2002 Impreza, which is hopefully gonna be a rally car one day. First of all, this is a great car. Second of all, $400 is amazing, and I really like that you want to rally. I think between the two engines, I go with the EJ205, but it's up to you. Let me know what you end up doing. B tier for now. So Lucan submitted this 530D with the turbos from a 535D. I really like the F10 with the N57 engine. I think they're really cool. I don't think these engines are quite as good as the M57, but it's still great. And this thing sounds nice as well. I can't really tell, but it looks like you have a quad tip exhaust, which is super cool. I might have to give you an A tier for this. This is really nice. This thing is sweet. I think it looks really cool. I mean, making it into a pickup is pretty crazy, but you know what? I respect it. I'm gonna just give it a B for now, but let me know when you're done, and you'll be at probably above S tier. I don't even know what this is. People seem to like it. Mustang GT and an IROC Camaro. Those are two very patriotic and really cool cars. Unfortunately, I give both individually a C, but since they're together, I'll give them an A. This is a really great work truck. They don't build them how they used to. I think it's cool that you're building an engine. Let me know when it's done. I'm gonna give it a C tier for now, though. 1977 Mercury Cougar, and how I decorated it for summer. It's a very beautiful looking car. I really like the way you decorated it for summer. I think the interior looks really cool. I like the red. This is a very nice car. The interior looks like a very nice person is driving it, but from the outside it kind of looks like an evil villain or something. I'm gonna give this one an S tier. I just really like it. I don't know about all that smoke back there though. So this is Mike Tickelson's first car. Mixed around 200 horsepower. Looks awesome. It was even in Minecraft. I think this is a really cool car. I've never even heard of this brand before. I'm gonna give you a B tier. It looks like a pretty cool car. Interesting, interesting. I do not know what kind of BMW this is. I mean, I know it's an E90. I just don't know if it's a 335 or a 328, but it's a pre-LCI. I don't think the pre-LCIs look the best, but it's cool that you put a lip on it, and I think it's sitting really nicely. I like the ride height a lot. Yeah, B, I'm gonna give you a C tier for now, just because I'm an asshole. 1965 Ford Mustang. It's pretty cool. It looks really cool, man. I think it maybe died over the years. Okay, they sent a video. Let's see how it sounds. That sounds healthy, dude. It sounds like a really cool car. I think Ford Mustangs are great. I'm excited to see what you do with it in the future. I'm gonna give you a B tier for now. The cheapest car you own. You must be a very rich man if this is the cheapest car you own. And also, why is that wheel in the background the same size as the car? I think it's cool that you have a bumper on this thing. Looks like you live out in the middle of nowhere and you can probably spin some good donuts or something. I'm gonna give this one a D tier. It's not an F because it has a light bar and a bumper. The Frankenstein. Zack Attacker got the color scheme from Eddie Van Halen's guitar. That is super cool. I really like how it looks. It looks like you put a ton of effort into this thing. Here's a closer look at the engine bay. This thing looks absolutely sweet. This is by far an S tier. This thing looks great, man. This dude just said hello.
Nope. Nope.
And it's an E92 BMW. I know nothing about it. It looks very clean. I think the bumper looks great. I'm gonna give it a B tier for now just because I don't really know anything about it. Phantom Spiders 2014 Subaru Impreza Sport Premium. This thing looks pretty clean. I like that red intake. Looks like you need a new filter though. Holy shit. Smoke tail lights actually look good in this case. Looks like they sent a clip. Let's take a look. Ruined Benz. Well, that's a pretty ironic name. I think this thing looks great. Super low. I don't even know if you can drive it like that. I really like the photography. I think the wheels are pretty cool too. The red interior is super nice. So far you're at S tier, but let's see that video just in case. Very good roller setup. Very good looking car. I like those intake noises as well.
I'm gonna give you an S tier for this one.
We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Hit that like and subscribe button, boy.
Thank you. This is a very chill and very tiny car. I like those steelies. I also don't know why you're in the fucking shadow realm because your friends look super creepy. 240s are awesome. I don't know what I think about those fender flares and the body kit, but you know what? It's cool. I hope you drift it. It looks really nice. I like the hood vents. XJs are awesome. I really like this generation of Jeep. I feel like these rigs can go anywhere. I'm not really set on those fender flares. I think the blue is cool. I like the roof wrap.
honest opinion, all-wheel drive cars suck for traction on wet roads. Fight me, I don't care. No, because remember, Street Race has a max of 280 compared to compared to Hypercar's 320, which, keep in mind, is the same as touring car. Keep in mind the Escalade is rated Street Race compared to Hypercar, compared to the Aventador being, well, Hypercar. No, it's not performance points, it's horsepower.